WideBody Nation? We are back at Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and we have a Rubicon 392 2024 behind us. And I'll get out of the way so you guys can start seeing this thing. The interior is awesome. I did not realize that they were doing that for the 2024s. Nick just told me. Nick is one of the sales guys here, and he was showing me around some of their other vehicles like the Gladiator, and he was telling me about this interior update. So, I mean, yes, cool paint, 392 motor, all that good stuff, but let's check this interior out off the rip. I believe this vehicle was either like the owner was driving it or something like that, one of the managers, something like that. But look at this interior. We'll just leave it. There we go. All right, look at this screen, guys. I don't know, this thing's got to be 12 inches wide. Still simple, though. Very responsive. Check that out. I'm about to run out of gas here, so I'm probably going to shut her back down real quick. I'm going to have to get ourselves a gas ticket. All right, here we go. Looks like you can do all different types. I mean, you can show nav, climate, and like audio there. Still got your nice Jeep interior here with push buttons. This is a Rubicon, so you get your lockers, you get your auxiliary. Those auxiliaries were hooked up in one of their other custom, you know, all these Rocky Ridge and RTM and AEV vehicles they have here. They actually do hook those up for you so that you can have those ready to roll. Again, the Rubicon gives you those front and rear lockers, gives you the sway bar disconnect, gives you the off-road plus. You got your 4 high, 4 low. Looks like this is full-time auto 4-wheel drive. But I like how they kept it simple. And this is nice right here. I like how they kept it simple and kept the things that make Jeeps good, but they updated this to the, you know, the popular Durango style screen and all that. Great red leather interior, my favorite here by far. Nice multi-function setup here for the center console. All right, guys, so they spun me up on what the 2024's got. Safety wise, we got side curtain airbags now, so this is a safer vehicle. As far as other things, obviously we have this screen. It is wireless. It is wireless Apple CarPlay, which, as you guys probably know, is huge. And then these seats are power adjustable as well. So like I'm literally moving myself up now. We got power seats right there. I mean, this thing is very nice. This thing is like fully loaded. It's got the one touch deal here. Very cool. Yes, so the owner of Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, he basically spec'd this thing to the max. And let me show you guys how cool this exterior is. This thing has 1,000 miles on it. It's a 2024. I don't know what this color is called, but it is very cool. This thing has the great Rubicon steel bumper. I believe these come with 35s from the factory. Plenty of tire. Classic BFG all-terrain KO2. Got the power steps on there. Those are very convenient. Look how cool that is, though. Look at that. Very nice setup here. All weather floor mats. I like the top. That top is awesome. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. I mean, Jeeps, they're useful, that's for sure. 392 as well. These sound so good. close this back up. Alrighty, well, we got a gas card so we can take it for a little ride. Like we said, power seats right there. Looks like power lumbar too. That's good for the old lower back. And let's grab the GoPro and take it for a drive. This thing feels so solid though.
Oh yeah. These actually sell way faster than 392 Chargers and Challengers.
Really?
Yeah. They're
like the best of everything.
Yeah, that's the exact thing behind it.
We want this shell.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, you can definitely get it to just to like it gets out of its own way for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I
mean, you'll be fine. You obviously know how to drive.
It is helpful to be able to drive a Jeep fast enough to merge.
Yeah, yeah. Because normally with the 3.6, it's anemic.
Yeah.
It's reliable. It's a good engine. It's a good platform for what it is for rock crawling and stuff like that.
Yeah, just not fast.
Yeah.
Especially when you start throwing 35s and stuff on there.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people go with the bigger tires and the lift kit and they won't re-gear, and
Sure.
it struggles.
Yeah, this is having no problems.
Yeah.
Getting on the highway.
Yep.
I mean, this is really nice. This whole.
It's really a game changer because really the only competition to the Wrangler is the Bronco, of course. And you know, when we have customers that are deciding between a Wrangler and a Bronco, a common point of contention was that the Bronco has the wireless upper CarPlay, the wireless upper auto, a little bit more tech. This fixes that.
Yeah, and it even has paddle shifters too. You can get down pretty good. And you can hear that motor like crazy because like the Jeeps don't have a ton of sound deadening too, so
yeah,
that sound is great in this car.
Yeah, it's an active exhaust as well, so you can go into a quiet mode, hear the loud.
Okay, yeah, you want to put it in the quiet?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just want to hear the difference. Can you toss it in the quiet just so we can? Oh yeah, that makes a big difference actually.
And then when you hit it again,
there we'll go back into. All right, so we're in the loud mode.
Yep.
All right, and then quiet mode. I think it opened back up or something.
When you punch it probably still goes.
Yeah. It's valved, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a valve exhaust.
Okay, yeah, but it quiets right down. That's nice. All you really get after that is just a little bit of wind and tire noise, but this thing drives, reminds me of how my Raptor drives. I've never driven a TRX on the actual road before.
Okay.
I'd imagine it would drive kind of similar, I mean, even more tankish, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, with the Rams, with the TRX, it's actually a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
Than a Raptor. If you go from an F-150 to a Ram 1500, the Ram's always going to be quieter. There's more sound that needs closer to a Cadillac than it is like an old truck. So with the TRX, like if you wanted to just be a mundane drive, you can.
Yeah.
Then you just flip the switch, it turns into an animal.
Yeah, those TRXs are. I don't know, man. This thing is sweet though.
Right.
392 Wrangler. I mean, you really don't need to do much to this. This one is set up where it's like, what else would you really do to it?
If you're really gonna off-road or at least want the look, you'll go with like a winch in the front and you start playing around with steel bumpers and
this one's already got the steel one now.
Yeah, this one has it. And actually, it has a little hole. You just unscrew it.
Yeah.
Pull out the plate, and then you can mount certain types of winches.
Yep.
So whether you like Warren or you like Smittyville, you can go with either one of those two. Most people go with like a Warren 10K.
Yeah.
And then bigger tires if you need them.
Yeah, I mean 35s though. 35s with these they're beadlock capable wheels. It looks like so. I mean, you got pretty much all you need. I mean, I like how they went with this new screen, but they kept almost every manual button possible. Like it's a
big
good
thing.
combo.
A lot of cars will get like a big screen and then you lose all your actual buttons.
Yeah.
So if you ever have a problem with the screen or anything like that, you're unable to change your climate control or your heated seats or anything like that.
Yeah, I also just like not having to like, I feel like with the screens, they're nice as far as like the nav or the audio or whatever. For once you get it set up, you just leave it, you watch it. But like if you're driving, I feel like it's less distracting. Just you know your buttonology, like, oh, okay, I want heated seats or cooled seats. Like you just know it's right there.
Right.
Whereas if you're in the screen, like, oh crap, I have to go in and do all that. So
Yeah,
I like the layout there too. They didn't go for a full tablet.
Yeah.
Either.
You've been inside a Ram 1500 though.
Yep.
So you know, like, it has a 12-inch vertical.
Yeah, I prefer this personally.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of our customers are saying the same. And what's cool is, like, it doesn't matter which trim level you go, whether it's the most economical or the most expensive, you're still going to get the screen.
There we go. So
it's not hidden behind trim packages. It's available for everybody.
So how many 24s have you been seeing a lot of 24s yet, or?
The 24 Wranglers, when they first started rolling off the production line, we saw a bunch of them, and they went pretty quick. And then you had the UAW strikes, which kind of limited our quantity of them.
Sure.
In the entire marketplace, it's not just us.
Yeah.
So that's kind of put a dampener on how many we have. But a lot of things, like, they come in and move so quick. Like, we had a 392 come in, white with the same red seats, because all 24s have the red seats. Similar spec.
All 24s have the red seats.
Yep. It's specific to the 24s.
Okay.
So you can't get black seats like you could in 23s or the priors.
Oh, you cannot. Okay.
Yeah, they're all red, but the other one was white with the one touch, very, very similar spec. It arrived at like 8 or 9 in the morning. It was sold by the afternoon.
That's awesome. I mean, yeah, white with red interior is definitely
gorgeous, man.
Desirable. What is this color called? Do you know?
This is Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good color as well.
Absolutely. Some people say gray, some people say green, or greenish gray, green.
Yeah. My wife's RAV4 TRD off-road is a similar. It's that Lunar Rock Toyota color.
I like that. That's a cool color.
Yeah, that's we picked that up back when the RAV4s first came out, the new body style, like the one that everyone's buying these days.
Yeah.
And yeah, that color was the TRD color for the next year, actually.
Yeah.
With all the Tacos, the Tundras, and all that.
Yeah.
But
that color is really nice on Tacoma. It's probably my favorite Tacoma color.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's actually kind of probably my favorite Toyota color. And the TRX had a similar one, the Lunar Edition.
Yep.
But that paint scheme is just awesome.
Yeah, so have you guys you said the inventory on these has been kind of fluctuating. What other cars are you seeing 2024s already?
So we're starting to see some Pacificas.
Okay.
There's a pretty nice pipeline of Pacificas that are going to roll off the assembly line and come our way.
Yep.
That includes the hybrid version and also the naturally aspirated version.
Yeah.
We're going to see more Wranglers. We already have a nice inventory of 24 Grand Cherokees and Ram 1500s. So the transition is pretty much complete. There's very aggressive rebates. The rebates haven't been this good even before COVID.
Yeah, on the 23s, that is?
Yeah, on the 23s. So they're starting to clear out the inventory. But even 24 is like the Grand Cherokee still have a couple $1,000s off. We go with the 23 model, which is what I advise all our customers to do if they're buying a Grand Cherokee. Identical car. 23, 24, identical. On your day-to-day, you're not going to realize a single difference. Same options, same colors. They got rid of the Hemi V8, but most of the production version of the Grand Cherokee didn't come with the V8. You don't have to spec it for the most part. But you get the 15% off, the limited trim and above, and 10% off. Like some of the Grand Cherokees are almost 10 grand off, 11 grand off.
Yep.
Which is huge.
What about, have you guys seen any of the Hornets yet?
Yeah, we have I think 2 or 3 on the lot right now, a gray, a black, and a red. I don't know if the gray is sold or is somewhere. I haven't seen it a little bit. But we have a couple of those Hornets. They're all the GT version, so some GT and some GT Plus. Plus package kind of like charges the challenges, adds like just the convenience and the nice leather upholstery and all the other smaller features. And then the RTs, there's a couple being built that should be here within the next couple months. And the RT is the one with the hybrid powertrain.
Okay.
Close to 300 horsepower with the power shot. But they're a cool little car. I'm not sure if we've driven or looked at one yet. They're fun. They're peppy.
Yeah, I'd imagine they probably don't weigh too much, and then they're you know, just a nice new car, new design and all that.
Yeah, the sight lines are good. There's not really any major blind spots. It does some good safety ratings. If you're like a little taller like yourself, it makes it a little bit of a struggle sometimes if you want to have passengers in the back, but your actual like leg room should be comfortable.
Yeah, I sit pretty close to the dash usually, because my daily is a manual Subaru 2022 WRX.
Cool.
So just with driving manual, I think I usually just default to like a closer position, because you know you can't sit too far back and drive manual. Your legs all straight, and then you're like.
Yeah. How do you like that new generation?
It is a good car. The interior, in my opinion, is not good. They went too crazy. Like that's why I like Dodges. Dodges interiors, Jeeps interiors, they don't change that much, but it's just they kept it simple.
Sure.
I would have rather Subaru kept it more still in quiet mode though. That's just so fun coming from a Jeep. You're thinking like you're in a Scat Pack or something. All of a sudden you're like, no, I'm chilling in a Jeep on 35s right now. This is awesome.
Oh yeah.
And it rides nice. I mean, just I don't even care about the bumps, you know.
Yeah. Nothing can really stop something like this. Is still the Rubicon trims. You have the front and rear axle lockers with this good thing, sway bar, off-road plus mode.
Yeah.
So I mean, it can handle very serious trails.
Yeah, I want to drive around the lot a little bit and just see what else you guys got.
Sure.
I know you guys keep a lot of your trucks out back.
Yeah, a lot of our 1500s are out back. We keep the lifted ones in the front.
Yeah.
And then the stock ones in the back. Well, I guess the brakes are relatively easy to upgrade. That's the way in right there.
Okay. Those are closed, it looks like.
Yeah,
okay.
they're blocked off.
Well, can we do a little lap then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, nice. This is we picked the right car to take that curve, huh? I'll go the right way. We won't go swim upstream here. Got another 2023 Gladiator behind me. This one is a Rocky Ridge version. They've got quite a few here at Franklin, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And as you guys can see on the windshield behind me, they're offering some insane discounts off of these very cool trucks. So I'll get out of your way. Let's check these two trucks out. This one is open, this one is not, but as you guys can see, 15 grand off. Now keep in mind, you know, these accessories do cost more money than MSRP, but 15 grand off, that is much more than the normal incentive of just 10% off of MSRP. So as you guys can see with this Gladiator, nothing crazy on the back as far as what we saw in the last video with our Gladiator over there that has the full expeditionary overland setup. This one is again a Rocky Ridge version, and Franklin, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram can go ahead and upfit a truck or a Gladiator or a like a Ram, anything like that, with the package that you guys want. If you guys wanted to do it custom and specific, like if you guys wanted to pick something off the lot and then do wheels, tires, suspension, lift, or a custom roof rack or something like that, light bars, all those different stuff, they can hook you up here. But the best deals are the ones that are already on the lot here. Now this one has a nice crazy cool front bumper right here with a worked in light bar. No winch on this one yet. We also have a suspension lift with some pretty sizable wheels and tires. I'm gonna guess that those are 37s. I did not look before the video. Definitely a big setup. We got Fox shocks down there as well. These are power running boards, and I will show you guys the interior because it is custom as well. Other side's open. All right, interior. So we got this really cool quilted leather seat here, and we got the front and the rear done. We got our custom trim up here, and it's really just a nice place to be. All your classic you know, Gladiator accessories and abilities as far as doors coming off, roof coming off. You know, we've got everything here. We just did a test drive, so if you guys want to see how these things drive on the highway and on the back road, go ahead and watch our other video, which I'll link, where we drove the Overland setup right there. But yeah, guys, just wanted to let you guys know that they have plenty of trucks here, trucks, Jeeps, you know, 2500s, 3500s that are all able to be customized, or you can just pick them up off the lot, already set up to your liking. Like we have this very cool setup here, another Rocky Ridge setup. We have a Black Widow setup as well. You guys probably know and love them as well. 10,000 off right there, manager special. Not a bad looking 3500 right here, folks. White, blacked out, very good looking. This is obviously not a modified one, but I really miss my 3500 personally. So let me know in the comments if you guys have more questions for Franklin, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. I've worked with Nick and Hudson. I've actually bought a car back here from these guys back in 2019. I bought my Destroyer Gray Dodge Charger Daytona with the 5.7 in it. Let me know what other vehicles you guys want me to review. Apparently they have a 2023 R8 in the showroom over there. Red interior, Nardo gray exterior. So basically the best spec you can get. And that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what questions, comments, concerns you guys have. I have talked financing a bit in other videos, but it's tough out there right now, guys. It goes back to the basics. Do you have a trade-in? How much can you get that trade-in appraised for, and how much can you negotiate into your deal for tax savings? What about getting pre-approved? You should get pre-approved so that you know where the market is at for rates, and then you can go in the dealership and make an even better deal. And it also just helps them out, because if you walk in pre-approved, it lets them know that you're a serious buyer ready to make a deal that day. Because worst case scenario, you give them the pre-approved check, you just take the cash off the top, like whatever it is, 10% off MSRP, or a 15 grand manager special, or power dollars, or whatever it is. That pre-approval will help you guys out, and it'll help the dealership out too. I know some people think the dealerships hate pre-approvals, but it's a win-win for everybody, because they know that you can get the car. There's a couple other cars here, Rubicon 392. I don't think I've driven one of those yet. So we will go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna go back into the dealership and talk to Dave, talk to a couple other guys, and then we also have Dalton there in service, so we can chat with him as well as far as when we want to go ahead and do the direct connection stage 2 kit on the old Hellcat, Redeye, Jailbreak, SRT, Charger, all of the names. Don't forget to go ahead and protect your car at destroyer1320.com. Use code WBN for 20% off. We got Taser here that gives you the ability to do the launch code when you start your car up. And there's many other security devices that we recommend for a holistic security solution. Trackhawk GPS, wheel locks, tinted windows, and just general common sense will go a long way. I'm gonna go ahead and get the keys for this Hellcat non-jailbreak. Well, no, Hellcat jailbreak. It's not a Redeye, but it is Destroyer Gray. With that being said, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys for the next video.